What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Casey Kelly, and this is everything I eat in a day to get as shredded as possible 9 weeks out from my bodybuilding show. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of my bodybuilding prep series. Today is Monday, May 20th, which puts us at a little bit under 9 weeks out from attempting to get my Natural Pro card. Now I have an exciting video for y'all because I'm gonna be giving you a full day of eating on bodybuilding prep to get as shredded as possible. And I'll also be giving you the exact amounts of every single food I eat throughout the day, all the supplements I take, and anything else that I put into my body. And just for you guys, I'll be giving you the calorie and macro breakdown for every meal and for the daily total. So make sure you stick around for the whole video so that you don't miss a single calorie. But a little disclaimer before you start meticulously taking notes and copying my every move: everyone's calorie and macro needs are vastly different depending on a bunch of different factors. So make sure you're choosing the calorie and macro goals that work for you to achieve your goals. So what I'll be doing instead is telling you why I eat, what I eat, when I eat it, so that you can take a bunch of the principles from this video and apply it to your own diet. But before I can get into any of my eating, I need to get my fasted cardio and a physique update done. So let's get into the day. What you just saw me take there and put into the Helix was the first thing that I take all day. Is my Rise BCAA Focus. It's 80 milligrams of caffeine, 25 milligrams of cognizin for that focus and energy combo. And it just helps me stay locked in during my fasted cardio. So I take it every single day. We got 30 minutes on the menu. I'm walking over to the neighborhood gym right now for that fasted cardio and some posing. Minutes of fasted cardio was a breeze, but like I've said in other videos, people only come to that gym when I'm filming, so I'm not gonna pose and get half naked in front of everyone, so I'm gonna do my physique update here. But I woke up at 174.4 pounds this morning, but I hit 171.8 pounds a few days ago, so the average of the past week's weigh-ins was 173 pounds on the dot. I'm not too worried about that little fluctuation up. We're gonna drop that in the next few days. So this is my physique at 6 feet tall at about 173 pounds. I know Tucker stole the show during that physique update, but I'm super happy with how we're looking at 9 weeks out, and I'm super happy with the progress I'm making. So no changes are needed to the diet or cardio yet. But now, without further ado, let's get into the eating because I am absolutely starving. Ladies and gentlemen, meal number 1 is now done, and I want to absolutely devour this, but I promised you I would tell you exactly what I'm eating throughout the entire day. So our first meal of the day, we have 40 grams of oats, 20 grams of almond butter, some salt in there, and 50 grams of this Rise Cosmic Brownie protein. This is literally like eating a Cosmic Brownie in the morning. It is absolutely delicious. If you watched one of my past prep full day of eating videos, you'd say, Casey, where's the cream of rice there in the oats? I switched to all oats because it's more satiating, so it'll keep me more full throughout the day, just because it has a little bit of extra fiber in it. And it doesn't impact the flavor at all, and it tastes absolutely amazing. I look forward to this every single morning, especially now that the Rise Cosmic Brownie protein is out. But I'm gonna absolutely devour this, and then I'm gonna take all my daily supplements that I'll show you in just 1 second. So now on to daily supplements, because again, I told you I'm gonna tell you everything that I put in my body, so supplements are part of that. I take my supplements after meal 1 or with meal 1, just so that it doesn't ruin my digestion and that my stomach doesn't get upset, because taking some of these pills might upset my stomach if I take it on an empty stomach. But anyway, I keep it as simple as possible. And before I tell you exactly what it is, remember that supplements are there to supplement what you don't get in your diet. Don't copy me exactly, but maybe take a few tips. So what I have in here, I have a fish oil, a multivitamin, some probiotics, ashwagandha, and some magnesium. That's what I found works best for me. I take the multivitamin for general health just to make sure I'm hitting all my markers. I take the fish oil for joint health and heart health. I take the probiotic for digestion, magnesium for a slew of benefits, and then the ashwagandha just to make sure the cortisol levels are staying low while on bodybuilding prep, so we're not holding a bunch of water and just being stressed out. And I also take some creatine, and yes, I take creatine while I cut. I take creatine year round because you should too. Some people are like, that's gonna make me watery. Creatine holds water in your muscle. It doesn't hold water subcutaneously. So if you're saying, when I took creatine, I looked watery, it's not from creatine. You're doing it, that's in your head. So without further ado, I'm gonna show you how the cool kids take all their supplements, dump it out in your hand, get your creatine ready in your Gila mix right here. This is how you get your gym crush to like you. I've said this before. You gotta take all your supplements at one time. Ready? This, and you're just gonna chug it down with this. If you can't take all your pills at once, you're not a real man. Looks like I have passed. Whew! Looks like I have passed the real man test for today. I don't pass it every day, but I'll catch you guys at meal number 2. Meal number 2 is upon us, and it looks absolutely amazing. Holy So after spilling half of my meal on the ground, this is what remains of meal number 2, aka the pre-workout meal, and it is as follows. 200 grams of white jasmine rice, 130 grams of 93.7 grass-fed, grass-finished ground beef, what I assume to be now like 60 grams of romaine lettuce, 60 grams of sugar-free G. Hughes sweet chili sauce, and an undisclosed amount of Texas Pete hot sauce because it has 0 calories, so I don't care how much I use. But if you'll notice, this meal has a lot of carbs coming from the 200 grams of white rice, or at least a lot of carbs for what I'm eating right now, and that's because we want a lot of carbs before our workout to give our body the energy, get a good pump, and all that good stuff. So you really want to be having your carbs around your workout window to fuel your body before, so that you energize your body, and after, so that you're able to properly recover. So that's the smartest thing to do, especially when you're in a steep deficit. Put your carbs right around the workout window to give you the best results. So we want high carb, moderate protein, and low fat in our pre-workout meal to make sure everything's getting through our system, so that we're not digesting the food while we're working out. We digest it before we work out, and then we're able to use all the food to good use during our training. So in front of me, I have our pre-workout stack and our intra-workout stack for our shoulders and arms day. And a little side note, I'm actually hitting the shoulders and arms day with one of my good friends, Tony. If you guys are OGs on the channel, you know exactly who I'm talking about. So me and Tony are gonna hit a shoulders and arms day, try to get the best pump possible. And this is going to help us get a good workout. But again, they're just supplements. You don't need them, but they can help, especially if you wanna get good pumps and get the best workout possible. So, what we have on the menu for our pre-workout stack, we have the Rise Baja Cooler Element pre-workout. This one's a little bit lower stim, lower ingredient list, so it's not as pungent, but we're also gonna stack it with 5 Rise pump caps, and this is gonna help us get an absolutely insane workout. It's only got 200 milligrams of caffeine, but then pump on top of it, which is perfect for shoulders and arms day. I don't need a ton of energy like a leg day, but it'll get us that juicy shoulders and arms pump. And then for our intra workout, we have a carb powder. This is not Rise, but I use it because Rise doesn't have a carb powder. I'm gonna do 100 calories or 25 grams of carbs from this carb powder, and what that's gonna do is, again, get us a good pump during our workout, but also fuel our muscles to make sure that we're getting the best workout possible, especially on prep when we might be a little bit lower energy. And some EAAs in there as well, just to make sure that any muscle protein breakdown going on during the workout doesn't actually break down our muscle, so that we're not actually killing our gains during our workout when we're in such a steep deficit. And then I also throw in like half of a hydration packet in there. It's a blue raspberry. And while I'm mixing up my pre-workout, I told you guys I was gonna be honest with you the whole prep. I'm having probably the worst time I've ever had filming a video today. Behind the scenes, there has been so much that went wrong. I can't get sentences out today. It might be prep, a little bit of brain fog. I spilt that meal, and that like tipped me over the edge. We're gonna turn it around. I'm gonna get a good workout in. hopefully. Hopefully we get an absolutely juicy pump and everything goes absolutely according to plan. But we know that never happens. I'm gonna finish mixing this up and then I will catch you guys in the car to go hit a shoulders and arms workout. Look at this boy. He just graduated from UNC.
Graduate, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Sipping on the pre-workout. Hopefully this brings me back to life. I'm gonna crush this pre-workout. Me and Tony gonna hit some arms, get all jacked up.
Bro, I hit him yesterday.
No, you did not.
I hit push yesterday.
Well, guess what?
We're doing it again.
We're hitting shoulders and arms today. It's gonna be a good workout. Make sure you're sticking around until the end of the video. Now let's go get a nasty arm pump. I'm walking in here with no pump cover on because I got the sick new shirt on and it's kind of long. It looks weird with pump cover on. So I'm wearing this. Also, check out the whole fit. Check out the whole fit. Young LA drop, May 23rd. So it'll be out by the time you see this video. New shorts, they're reversible, and new cool tank. Code case Young LA and rice subs and Helix. Let's get into this workout. We're done with shoulders now. We're moving over to biceps, exactly how I said we would. But one thing that I need to tell you guys is that you need to be training super intensely on your cut just as well as your bulk. If you're thinking, well, I'm not gonna build any new muscle, so why would I train as hard? Wrong. You need to train just as hard, if not harder, to tell your body when you're in this steep deficit, I need to keep the muscle that I have on my frame, so you need to train intensely, close to failure. Again, like 0 to 2 reps in reserve, training to failure sometimes. If you couldn't tell, we're training extremely hard. And if you've made it up into this point of the video, I've said this before, but during the full day of eatings, I wanna make sure you guys are actually watching the workout portion too. So comment intensity down below if you're watching the workout portion. Without further ado, we're gonna keep blasting these arms. We're already getting a great pump. Let's go. I'm honestly getting such a good workout in right now, but me and Tony are talking about how he's got no aura. Bro's got 0 or negative aura, man. Negative aura. I'm actually a little bit impressed with how I'm looking right now, which is crazy because the BD isn't taking over right now. Maybe I have reverse BD. That body dysmorphia. Check that out. Bam.
So you guys, it's important to be modest in the gym. Shirts on, stay safe.
Bro thinks he's mysterious.
can remember. Those memories are better than gold. I let you down, I know. No, I don't wanna sleep, 'cause then I'm dreaming, and you're not real, not mine to keep. No, I don't wanna sleep, then I'm losing time, losing my chance to make you mine, so late at night.
That workout was exactly what I needed to turn the day around. I think I looked probably the best I've looked all prepped. I was super vascular. I felt great. Apparently the pre-workout meal, the pre-workout stack, and the intra workout did its job. We got an amazing workout, and now I am off on the right foot. But I normally have one caramel rice cake after my workout to start replenishing glycogen stores and get some quick carbs in there right after my workout. We're actually at a different gym that's only about 5 minutes away from my house, and I don't really need it. And I forgot to replenish my caramel rice cakes that I always keep in my glove box, so we don't need it. Normally I go to a gym that's about 15-20 minutes away, so I'll need that rice cake on the drive home. And I would definitely recommend, if your gym is kind of far away, let's say 15, 20, maybe even 30 minutes away, to bring some sort of carb with you, or a carb and a protein shake, so that you can get it down in the car when you're driving home. Of course, the anabolic window isn't a real thing. It's not like you're losing gains, but it's gonna help that recovery process start, and especially when you're in a steep deficit, that will definitely help start replenishing the glycogen stores. Because you know, when you work out and you start crashing and then you eat a meal and you feel better, it's just gonna stop that, and you're gonna feel better throughout the whole day. So I would definitely do that and bring some sort of carb with you if you're in a steep deficit. We're gonna go head home to get our post-workout meal in, and I will catch you then, because I'm super hungry. Cut to the clip of me eating my post-workout meal. Meal number 3 and the post-workout meal is now in front of me, and I am holding it extremely carefully so we don't lose half the bowl like I did last time, because I might jump off a cliff if that happens. Our pre-workout meal and our post-workout meals are very similar, as yours should be, because you want that high carb to get the glycogen right back into your muscles. And I haven't told you, but glycogen is literally just storing carbs in your muscles that you're able to use for exercise, which gets you that good pump, which gets you that recovery, and allows you to have energy stored in your muscles. Just a little science lesson for you guys. You also want that moderate protein so that you digest it fast, but that you get protein in your post-workout meal, and the low fat, so again, that you digest it fast, and so that everything gets into your bloodstream real fast, because fat will slow down digestion. So what we have in front of us right here is that same 130 grams of 93.7 grass-fed, grass-finished ground beef. We have 160 grams of white jasmine rice. We got the same about 100 grams of romaine lettuce that I don't typically weigh. I kind of just account for it in every meal. And then we have sugar-free Polynesian sauce instead of the sweet chili, and again, some Texas Pete. We have this bowl in front of us. It looks even better post-workout than it does pre-workout, because I'm always so hungry. I'm going to absolutely devour this, and then I will catch up with you for meal 4 for the world's best diet hack ever. Now this is the best diet hack of all time. Some of you may know what it is, some of you may not. I made a Ninja Creamy protein ice cream, and guess what was in it? Protein, water, and peanut butter. That's it. We have 50 grams of Rise peanut butter cup protein, code Casey on that. We got like 300 milliliters of water, 0 calories, and 28 grams of peanut butter. So all we have in here is protein and fat. There's absolutely no carbs. There's no sugar in this. And this is the biggest diet hack in the world. I made it in the Ninja Creamy. It's like $200. And I would say it is worth every single penny of the $200, especially if you're in a deep cut or a bodybuilding prep. All I'm having is pretty much a protein shake with peanut butter, and it comes out like ice cream. Look at that. Look at it. Also, I forgot to say this is meal 4, but you guys can count. Protein, water, peanut butter. This is my sweet treat every night, and I absolutely love it. Check this. It literally tastes like a Reese's ice cream. It's absolutely incredible. This is my best diet hack, and normally I'm not a diet hack person, right? I don't like all the artificial this, that, and the other. This is absolutely money. It's literally just a protein shake. Meal number 4 going down. I'll catch you guys at meal number 5. I now have my final meal of the day in front of me, aka meal number 5. But before I tell you exactly what's in it, I have a few reminders for you guys. The first one being, make sure you like and comment on this video for me. It really does help out a lot. And subscribe if you're new, because I have an entire bodybuilding prep in front of me. I got 9 more weeks to get as shredded as possible, and we're gonna be doing just that. It's gonna be a fun ride, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. And number 2, I have given you a bunch of tips today. I've shown you all my food, but remember the most important thing to lose fat and to achieve your goal of actually cutting down is to be in a calorie deficit, eat high quality foods, and make sure you're doing your cardio and make sure you're doing all the basics right before you worry about all these little minute details about the post-workout carbs you should be eating, because the main thing is to get those whole foods in and be in a calorie deficit, and you're pretty much good to go. Everything else just helps a tiny little bit. And number 3, again, don't copy me exactly. Maybe take some meal inspiration, have a meal like this, do something like that, but don't copy me exactly, because these are my needs and they're on a bodybuilding prep that's a little bit more extreme than any regular cut would be. But now for my final meal of the day, we have 140 grams of cooked chicken breast. We have 55 grams of guacamole. You can log that as avocado. And we have about 50 grams of romaine lettuce with some sugar-free sauce right on top there. And if you've noticed, there's no carbs in meals 4 and 5, and that's just because I'm saving all my carbs for around my workout window. You don't have to do that if you have plenty of calories. If you're bulking, absolutely eat carbs with every meal of the day. And if you're only just starting your cut, don't worry about when you're eating your carbs. But for me, right now, there's no carbs. And you might be wondering why I eat so much romaine lettuce, and that's literally just because it keeps me full. There's a lot of volume to it, so definitely add some vegetables into your diet. It'll add a lot of volume and a lot of stomach space into your meals with not a lot of calories. That's another tip for you. Now let's tally up the daily totals for the calories and macros so I can let you guys know what we ate today. So for our daily calorie and macro breakdown, we had 202 grams of protein to make sure we're holding on to all of our muscle during the cut. We had 191 grams of carbs to make sure we're energizing our body and fueling our workouts, and 75 grams of fat to make sure our hormones are in check, especially on a natural bodybuilding prep. They're very important to make sure you're still getting your fats in there as well. And that brings our daily calorie total to 2,291, just shy of that 2,300 calorie mark, which is exactly where I want to be right now. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. If you found this useful at all, make sure you hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. I will catch you in the next YouTube video. Peace.